All right, here's a question. How much power do you give to one morning's number versus thinking about the decisions that you made yesterday? That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, we're talking weight loss. So here's what happened. Yesterday morning, I had a weigh-in day. It was Monday, which is my weigh-in day, progress day, accountability day, report to the people day. And it was a good week. You know, I lost 6.1 pounds. I was 227.4. That's a new low for me. And then, wouldn't you know it, today I woke up and I was up 9 ounces. Woo! 9 ounces. So I was 228.3, I think it was. And immediately my brain goes, I shouldn't have had the quesadillas. Right? Do you ever do that? Right? And so the question is how much power do you give that little fluctuation? Because here's the reality. We know it's a fluctuation, right? It's not a reality. In weight loss, now the good thing is I track my weight almost every day. When I'm out of town, I don't carry a scale with me and things like that. But what I do is I get up in the morning, buck naked, step on that scale and see where I'm at. And it'll track a little graph on my phone. My scale syncs to my phone. I find that very helpful because then it's, you've got kind of a living proof document of the fluctuations. And here's the reality. Because I have that little graph, it helps remind me that this is how your brain works. This is how psychology works. I'm like practically celebrating, feeling good. Ooh, I'm down 11.3 pounds in 2 weeks. And then boom, here comes a little fluctuation, right? It's laughable, right? It's 9 ounces. But immediately your brain starts looking for excuses, for reasons. You want to change the story as if you did something wrong yesterday. Like, oh, what's the reason for that? When in all reality, if I look at any week, if I look at any graph for any week where I'm having weight loss, it's always a little bit of a drop. It'll kind of bounce around for a couple days. Then there's another drop. Then it'll kind of bounce. It's never just a straight stream down. And 9 ounces, I mean, dude, come on. That's a bowel movement. For some of you, that may be 3 pounds. But that's just simple water weight. That's fluctuation. That's whatever, right? It's not even something to be concerned with, but it's funny. It's not that I'm not making this video because I'm actually concerned about something. It's because it's just interesting to kind of dissect how our brain kind of works. Now, some people would say, well, then don't weigh yourself. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not whacked out about it. It's just discussion. So you got to treat the scale. The scale is just a data point, right? If your graph is going like this and it's continually on the downtrend, it's just one data point in the week, in the 2 weeks. So if I'm up 9 ounces yesterday, well, guess what? Still for the 2 weeks, I'm still down 10.4 pounds. And guess what? If I wake up and I'm down a pound and 1.4 pounds tomorrow, then I'm going to be like 226 something. And then that's how it works. But it is fascinating to see how your brain wants to play tricks on you, because that's how people get discouraged. Now, some people say, I can't look at the scale. It whacks me out. I don't like to do that. But I also take pictures. I take measurements. I regularly have my A1C checked for my type 2 diabetes. There's a lot of things that I do to help measure progress. I've got a little keto meter. I take my blood ketones and my glucose. There's a lot of things that I look at to measure progress and success versus just putting all that credibility into the scale, because at the end of the day, it's not whether the scale fluctuates and your weight goes up and down and all. It's what you do next. So you get that piece of information. Do you flip out? Do you go, oh, I gotta cut out everything I was gonna eat today because I had that little fluctuation? Or do you realize that, hey, the plan was good yesterday? Guess what? The plan's still good today. So, which is why I'm here. I'm doing my 30-minute walk. I'm filming a short little YouTube video. I'm going to go eat the same dinner that I ate last night as a repeat. And then I'll still probably have a little bit of a snack. It may not be a low carb cheese quesadilla like I did last night. Maybe tonight will be fruit and yogurt. Maybe it'll be a beef jerky stick. You know, I've got these little portions of salmon and some sharp cheese. Maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know, because I'm not there yet. But it'll be something sensible. It'll be something that fits in my plan, and we keep on going. And that's what we do. So let me know in the comments, do you get whacked out by that little stuff? I really don't. I'm just opening it up for discussion. You know, some of you may be brand new, and you may be going, oh my gosh, I totally do that, you know. You don't need to adjust the plan. You don't need to freak out. You don't need to think that you're doing something wrong. Don't let one little number, don't put power in it enough to change how you feel about yesterday's decisions. If you ended yesterday and you know that you made good decisions all day, and you evaluated your day at the end of the day and went, today was a good day, don't wake up tomorrow discouraged just because the scale may not agree with it. Because you're looking at the overall trend, not the day-by-day data points. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. We're doing it every single day, just getting it done and trying to put together another solid week. I don't really care where the weight loss ends up for the week, as long as I know I take care of my actions, control my behavior, keep a positive attitude, support other people along their journey, and we'll get there. If you like this kind of content, we're doing it every single day, so hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and say you're in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Dude, out.